Get what I want, I get what I need. Every single day I'm heading off to my dream, and I get everything that I damn well please. I don't give a damn if you all listening to me, cause I run it. I'm the only one that really want it. I'm the only one that's really on it. I'm just being.
Hello there and welcome to my channel. This is What If. Oh shit. Anyways, this is What If Deku was the Ghost Rider Part 1. So I'm just doing this because I feel like it, and we hit 900 subscribers, so thank you guys. And if you can guess, I'm not in my I'm not gonna say where I record. I'm not where I usually record shit. No phone. Okay. So and I'm going to say start from now recording more frequently. Just feel lazy. So yeah, I'm giving you this what if. Hope you enjoy it. So let's start this off. It started off when Deku was 40 years old. Now we're gonna switch up some things. In this, Hisashi is more in Deku's life, but he's not your typical father. A good, loving, caring father. He's an abusive son of a bitch. I'm sorry if you can hear some noises. My mother is watching TV with my sister, so I'm sorry if you can hear some noises. Anyways, Hasashi is a stupid son of a bitch. He abuses Inko. When he found out that Deku was inside of Inko, he stopped abusing Inko. But just for the time being, because he waited till Deku was born to punish her in his eyes. We skip 9 months. Deku is born. Inko gets some time off to recover from Izuku's birth. When she returns home, she gets, I don't want to describe it, but basically she gets abused. Now we skip when Deku was 4. Ever since Deku learned how to walk, Hasashi was abusing him because he thinks Deku is gonna be a useless child, and in this Deku doesn't look like your typical Izuku Midoriya. He looks like, imagine a younger version of Seiya from Overly Cautious Hero, but he's not buff, not yet, because he's gonna turn buff in the near future. Now, where was I? Yep. Hisashi was, ever since Deku learned to walk, Hisashi was abusing Inko and Deku. I'm about to sneeze, so I'm gonna pause this story now. Grab back. Now, we skip when Deku, let's say he learned to walk very early. No, very late. He learned how to walk when he was, I don't know when toddlers know how to walk. I'm just gonna say when he was 1 year old. Just guessing. Now we skip when he was, I guess he's again. Yeah, sorry for me pausing, I'm just sneezing a lot. Anyways, when Deku was 4, Inko took him to the quirk doctor to evaluate his quirk, and just like canon, he was born quirkless. Deku was more depressed because his father was thinking of maybe second Deku his money because he thought he could get a powerful quirk and he's gonna become a pro hero, so he thought he could just take Deku's money. When Deku came back home, Hisashi was there. Then Hisashi walked up to Deku, grabbing him by the collar and said, "What's your quirk, brat?" Then Izuku started crying and said, "I'm quirkless." Then Hisashi got enraged. And let's say that Hisashi has what would we say? He has like a rope quirk. Let me explain. He shoots ropes out of his fingertips. Those ropes are very strong. You will need either a fire quirk, a very strong enhancement quirk, or a quirk canceling like Aizawa, or something that can burn it. Now he then roped Inko to the wall and a rope Deku with his string. I start beating the heck out of him. I hate this. If you can guess, this is gonna be a dark story, so I might put this in a title so people know this. And yeah, and if I didn't say this already, thank you guys so much for 900 subscribers. We're close to our goal, 1K. If we hit it, I'll be so happy. You, you're the one watching this right now. You'll make a human life happier. Yes, I'm already happy with my life, and I hope you guys are happy. So I might sound sad, but I just don't like. I'm happy, but not expressing it because if I was in my recording room, I would express more of my feelings. And yeah, so let's get back to the story. And before we get back to the story, please check out I have a friend that he writes stories in Wattpad. He just recently started, so I'm gonna put his link down in the description below because he knows that I am a whatever. We know each other personally, so I'm gonna put his link down in the description. So please, guys, check him out. He sent me a prototype, like the beginning of his story. It's a Naruto story. I'm not gonna say what inside of it because I want you guys to check it out. But I read it. It was amazing. I might, if he gives me permission, I might read it out to you guys in my channel. So yeah, check him out. He's in link in the description. Anyways, uh, where was I? Yeah, the Hisashi started beating the hell out of Deku. Risk kept 10 years. Deku is now 15. Yeah. In this, of course, UA is a college, and I think I got a pretty good ship. So yeah, when Deku turned 15, he was walking back home. When he arrived home to see Sashi tying up Inko, and despite I'm gonna put a 13 plus in this because this story is gonna be dark, and it's gonna have some a lot, not a lot because I don't like doing it, but some sexual scenes. So yeah, he saw Inko with just bra and underwear, and Hisashi whipping her with his whip, aka his rope from his quirk, and he just Izuku got enraged, yeah, and we flashback 3 years. Deku was crying in his room uh, after a beating from his father, and he was only 12. Then he heard a voice in the room. My child, do you wish to seek revenge? Izuku unconsciously said, yes, I want to make him pay. I want to make everybody pay that does the same thing as him. Then, accept my power. And then Izuku then realized who was he talking to. Then he turned around to see an old man with a cane walking up to him. Said, don't worry, my child. Let me introduce myself. My name is Mephisto. And just want to say, I'm not the biggest fan of Ghost Rider, but I did watch its movies, so I have a pretty good idea about his powers and from where he got his powers. I'm back. Sorry guys for pausing. My family was being loud, and it's 1 a.m. and my family is still awake. So you can guess how my life it is. Anyways, where was I? Then What was that? Then Deku turned around. Then Mephisto said, "Don't worry, my child. Let me introduce myself. My name is Mephisto, the the, the king of hell." I don't know. Let's say for plot twist, because I'm not gonna copy everything from the Ghost Rider franchise. So I'm just gonna say, the Guardian of Hell, and I shall give you power to seek your revenge on all these bad doers. And since Izuku's 12 years old, still a kid, he got influenced by Mephisto's aura, his talk, his persuasion. And then Izuku said, "How can I get you the power?" And then Mephisto took a piece of paper, laid it on the floor, and said, "Just put your blood on that paper." Then Izuku looked around his room and saw a broken beer bottle. As he then grabbed it and like cut his thumb, revealing some blood. As then he laid it on the paper as he passed out. Not from blood loss, but for another reason. When he woke up the next day, he saw not like nothing happened. He thought it was just a dream, and then Mephisto was just a illusion of his mind. So, end of flashback. As then Deku got enraged, and his skin started burn. No, it's not. It started slightly burning, and he started steaming. As then, Hisashi looked at him and said, "Brat, why are you steaming?" As then Deku started walking up to him and said, and releasing a deadly amount of ki, killer intent. Uh, as then Hisashi, uh, what do we say? I didn't think of this. I wasn't thinking of recording today, so I'm just clueless of what I'm doing. So, Hisashi stumbled and fell on his butt. As then Deku grabbed him by the collar and started beating the living crap out of him. But Inko was happy because her son was stepping up for her. Sorry. As then Hisashi started screaming, which got the attention from the neighbors. As then they called the police. When the police came in, they saw a steaming boy beating up a man that looked similar to him. The Hisashi only has black hair, but Inko has the long, silky hair. Let me get a picture of Seiya for you guys to understand how he looks like. I just have a picture of his face. I don't have a picture of his body, but I'm gonna get one soon. So this is what Seiya looks like. He has black, silky hair with gray eyes. The gray eyes he got from his father, the black hair from his father, but the silkiness of his hair he got it from his mother. So this is what he's gonna look like when he turns 18. But imagine a 15-year-old version of this. So let me get back. Let's get back to this. When the police came in, they saw a black-haired boy beating up a man that looked similar to him, with a woman half naked on the wall, tied up. And then they tried to grab Deku and grab him out of his father's beating. But the police officer that was trying to grab Deku, his hand burned. No, started burning. Yeah, he got like first to second degree burns. That's how hot Deku's body was. Deku's temperature was. As then Deku passed out. When he woke up, he was in a hospital, and They took down Inko, and she explained everything, that how Hisashi was an abusive father, an abusive husband, and how her son came in the room and and suddenly he started steaming as he started beating up his father. Then Hisashi got arrested. Meet no, not yet, no. So then, what did I say? And then Deku woke up in a hospital room. When he looks next to him, he saw his mother laying on his lap. And Inko in this is not the fat. I wouldn't say fat mother she is. She is a thick, not as beautiful as this guy, but beauty. I just wanted to say before I continue the story, the What If Deku Strong series is cancelled. Just want to say that because yeah, just want to cancel it because I don't feel like you guys like it, so just gonna cancel it. I go off my audience's like my audience's interest. For example, you guys love to. As I saw, you guys love to watch Naruto and Uzumaki. I want to continue that series along with what Naruto was TV on. Well, not what Deku was TV on. So this series I'm gonna also continue this. I'm not sure about what if Deku was saying. I'm not sure if I should continue it because I don't see as much interest as I do with some other series, as well as what if Deku was Itachi. I don't think I'm gonna continue it. It was just a one-shot thing because someone in my Discord asked me to do it, so I just had to do it. Had to do it. But yeah, if you have any suggestions, please tell me in the comment section because my phone is not as I kind of broke it. So some apps don't work, and I have to fix it. For example, Discord doesn't work, so I can't see what's happening in my Discord, and I don't wanna be disappointed when I come back and see a mess. So yeah, if anyone from my Discord server is watching this, just know that my phone does not work as well. So and the and the and the audio in this might not sound well, so please don't tell me I have to redo this whole video. Anyway, let's get back to the story. Uh, Deku woke up. His mother was right next to him. And then she felt the move, so she woke up as well and hugged him and said, "Kisuke, We're finally free from his grasp." And then Deku started crying again. And then the doctor came into the room and looked over Deku's medical notes. And so they was Quirkless, but the police officers were saying that he, he was steaming and he was very hot. Not in that way, you perverts. So, so then doctor said, "I can't understand." As they both looked at him and Inko said, "What, doctor? Is there something wrong?" And then the doctor said, "You as well as the police officer said that he was steaming, but in his medical notes they say he was quirkless. So how is this possible?" And then Deku got a sudden flashback of when he put his blood in the contract. And then Deku just didn't say anything. As then the doctor said, "Izuku, can you activate that thing once again?" As Deku tried, but it didn't work. Then he said, "No, I can't." And then the doctor said, well, we have to do some further tests on you, so when you recover, please come to my office. And this is gonna end of the video. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, see you, peace. Why did I rush that?